It's the 1st of May 2025 when I'm recording this, and currently it's actually 40 minutes past midnight on the 2nd of May. However, I'm going to talk about, right now for me it's yesterday's events, but in the context of this video it's today's events, if you understand me. So yeah, well, I could just start by telling you why there's a picture of this random thing on the screen, which is, I just printed it out. So I spent with a 3D printer, and it's one of the parts for a trebuchet, or however you say it. I can't really pronounce it. I'm not sure if it's French actually, or if it is English. So what accent you're supposed to pronounce it with and how, I'm not sure. Basically it's a medieval catapult. Those who don't know. It's also what I have been working on this, I think is it this year's school? Not sure what you will call it in America or in another country, but if we translate what the subject is called in Sweden, it's technique. Like no, did I say no? Not technique. How would you say it? It's not really technology. Yeah, somewhere in between there. I think technology may be the best way to describe it. But yeah, it's basically you try different, maybe programming, or in this case 3D designing. So I chose to build a trebuchet, and for some reason the program that I'm designing this in has just the weirdest physics. So it isn't working in the digital program. That's why I chose to print it out at home, because I have a 3D printer. I actually have an old channel where I did film myself doing 3D print stuff and printing out stuff. I actually have a Patreon on that. No members. I didn't do it very serious, and only uploaded like a couple of videos. I'm not sure how many. Around 10 maybe. Yeah. So basically I divided into 3 printing sessions. So this is the largest part, and it's just finished. Then I just have 2 other parts that are going to be assembled, and then we can test it out if it actually works, which I truly believe it does. What else? Oh yeah, I did have to print this 2 times, because last time yeah, that's something. I first started printing it, and then of course the filament, the like plastic thread that you use to print, actually used to build it up. Let's call it snatched off. I think that's how you say it. So I had to stop the printer and reload some more. However, when I did this, it for some reason didn't really work, and I had to start over all again. So yeah, all in all it's taken like 6-7 hours to print, 4 hours for the actual finished product, and then a couple of hours for the broken one. Yeah, What else have I done? I finished one of the horses on my chessboard that I've been doing on woodworking class. That's how you say it, right? In the school. Yeah. Basically for, I think it's almost a year now, I've been working on chessboard, and the stress is really coming now because we only have like 4 or 5 sessions left, and lessons left, and then yeah, I'm nowhere near to being finished, and I need to create like the pieces. So one night is finished. I just finished it today, and now I have to do 3 other ones. I'm doing everything by hand, so sawing and then sanding and everything. Yeah, it's taking a lot of time. We had some guests over, so today, that's also one of the reasons why I'm recording this so late, because they only went home like an hour ago. We ate some good food, some meat with salad and potato, and some garlic sauce. It's so good. What else have I done? I've been free from school this day. It's if you listen to last journal, I said that today is the 1st of May, so in Sweden that's a holiday, because I think it's old tradition, but on the 1st of May everyone is or not everybody, but most of the people are free from work and school, because it's called a workers' day. So back in time, the workers used to protest and demonstrate for their rights and higher wages and things on the 1st of May. Yeah. Nowadays it's not so much. Sometimes you see some people, but it's not very often. And then tomorrow, or today when I'm recording this, it's a squeeze day, which is this weird Swedish thing when we have only one day between a holiday and a weekend. So there's no point in going back to work and school, so we just stay at home. Keep on staying home. What else do I have to say? Woke up quite late today, at around 20 minutes past 10 a.m. I think. I stayed up until like 1 a.m. previous day, and I was really tired. What have I done? Been at a store looking for some metal. It's called a metal container, basically, because in the summer I'm planning to build a sand battery, so I need something to store the sand in. Yeah, I've been looking for a summer job, and then that's also one thing. Early today I read my emails, and for some reason their message that I had wrote to the company asking for a summer job, their response had gone to like the trash bin, the email in Outlook. So I hadn't seen it before today and missed it. Yeah. So I missed whatever interview it was. I wrote back, asked if they're open for it. I don't think if they even will respond, but I don't think I have a chance on getting it, which is sad. I really would have wanted to get it, but yeah. I really hope I get a summer job. Otherwise, if not, then I'm truly think that I'm going to treat YouTube as a summer job. By that I mean not waking up like 11 a.m. and watching some TV or YouTube and somewhere in between edit something or record something. Would like to really get it like just grind. Because yeah, I posted a post on the community tab today on the Not You channel where I said I just had a graph of the lifetime amount of views and stuff on the channel, and can actually pull it up so I can read from it. Let me see here. If you want to improve, that was one of the videos that just autoplayed. Here it is. Finally, the success back in 2022 starts to feel small compared to today. Thank you so much for everything, and I truly believe that this year is the year. So yeah, at the graph with all of the views, you can actually see that 2022, which is my first ever year on that channel, was a great year. I got, I think, 500k views and some other things, which is a great year. 2023 wasn't very good. I think it's also the year where, or by the end of 2022, when YouTube really cracked down on bots, which I believe it made my viewership drop, and the drop in views and everything got me unmotivated to post, which made me not post any or less videos, which made the views go down even further, and yeah, bad. However, I decided that in December of 2023, that on the 1st of January 2024, I was going to post daily again, and this wasn't going to be some trash that I've been posting back in 2022 when it was like blowing up TNT in Minecraft. This time it was going to be actually a great short, which, looking back now, I've gotten even better. They aren't that good, but they're still something that I can be a bit proud of. And yeah, I just kept that. And now in 2025, after the change in YouTube short views, you can really see at the graph that it has blown up. And I really hope that we can continue this success. If we just go to the analytics, the Not You channel, just posted a video before this, 2 views, 15 minutes, so not good. I like to be like, it's a flat screen TV. If you want to go and check it out on the Not You channel. Analytics, we just look at 2024 and just the views, it was 376,000. And then if you look at 2025, which is, it's May right now, it's already at 446,000. that's quite of a big jump. Lifetime 1.6 almost. That's one thing that I did today, because I think it was last technology lesson, or whatever you would want to call it. My teacher talking about some other, I think it was a girl in, not sure what class, but she had done something that was just really complex and everything, and me being me, I'm going to be honest with you, it hurts me a little bit. I can't really take it. And I know that's quite stupid, but then some people will just get like, oh, come on, just look at me, and not get offended, but annoyed that someone is better than you. What I try to do is, first thing is remind me of a great quote from a great movie, The Martian, which is, you can either accept that or you can get back to work. So always when I have something that someone is better than me, I try to funnel the feeling of annoyance towards actually competing and winning over them, even though it's not, I'm not really competing against them. It's just I'm competing against myself, against a goal set by their accomplishments. So yeah, just start. Because of that, I started today. I'm not just going to finish this year's technology class with Trebuchet, a very simple design, because you can design whatever you want. Some normal things that people are designing are playgrounds or buildings. I might have taken a bit much water over my head, but yeah, I'm designing a Sherman, an M4 Sherman. You know, the tank, the not German, American tank from 20. What am I thinking of? 2022, from the Second World War. I'm not sure why it shows it. I think it's because it's really iconic. I believe it's one of the most iconic tanks ever created. Yeah. It's really complex, and I'm not going to cheat on this. I have made one tank before, which is a really simple version. Like, it's just boxes and some squares and some circles put together. This time I'm really going out for it. I spent like at least like 3 hours today, and the only things that I've gotten is the gun barrel and 2 of the inner wheels finished. So now I think I understand to which degree I'm going to do this. This is going to take so long time, and I don't have the time. It is going to be finished before the grades are set, which is in when is it? Not sure when it is. Is it last? I think it's like last couple of days in May, so less than a month. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Either accept that, or we can get back to work. It's a great quote. And of course, when I'm designing this, listening to Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes, getting like, cause I saw a war edit on it. Someone had made the speech that President Roosevelt had to the Congress in America, asking the American Congress if they would be declaring war on the Empire of Japan after they had the Pearl Harbor attack. And then you have slowly the start of Seven Nation Army. And right when he finished the speech, it just cuts. It just cuts to the montage of just the American military with ships. So the first scene is like this battleship just plowing through the waves, and that's when the lyrics start. It's a war is terribly sad, and I hate that it exists. But the edit, it's really well made, and even though I'm not that like, oh, America is the greatest country in the world, I can't agree on that. Like the land of freedom and opportunity, depends on who you ask. I can't agree on that. However, when you see this edit, as one of the comments said, I'm not American, but I can feel the freedom flowing through my veins. And yeah, it has some strength to it. So yeah, because I were listening to that, I came up with the idea to design the Sherman in 3D, and then also design some terrain like this cliff. So we would place the tank on top with it like just some degrees pointing upwards, so it's like climbing a hill. And then the terrain would just be cut off as a block, and underneath on the side it would just stay this famous quote from, I'm not sure, I don't think he actually said it, but it's from an old war movie where, let's see if I can pronounce this, Isoroku Yamamoto, basically a military leader in the Empire of Japan's military. So the quote is from the movie is, I fear this is after the Pearl Harbor attack. I fear all we have done is I can't speak right now. I fear all we have done is awaken a sleeping giant. And that's referring to the fact that Japan underestimated the US and its military capabilities and industry. So we're thinking of having like this terrain block with the tank on top, and then have it like, climbing, so it's from the perspective underneath it looks like this big, and it's almost like a flag. It stands for something. And then on the terrain block it will just say this quote. It would be a bit funny and cool, I actually think. I fear all we have done is awaken a sleeping giant. Yeah. And that's actually true. I think that resembles the US a bit. Than in the last time last couple of years, and with Trump. I'm not sure what to say. From my perspective as a Swede, I can't uh, stand by him. That's just my opinion. That doesn't matter. I'm not an American, so it shouldn't be my problem. I just think that many people say, oh, he withdrew from the war in Ukraine and all of that. Sure, I don't think that was the right thing to do. However, I understand the US and what Trump is saying, that it isn't, the US doesn't have a responsibility to take care of other countries. That's true. I totally agree on that. However, the way that he has handled the tariffs and the inflation and everything, the economy in the US, that I can have an opinion on, because I don't think that's right. Normal people are truly suffering. That's at least from the sources that I've heard and what Swedish media has reported. With like the inflation of especially eggs. Eggs have been a lot on the news. And then when it comes to US, the land of freedom, the land of opportunity. Yeah, but then still, the US has, I believe they have like one of the highest rates of people living paycheck to paycheck and not having a functioning economy, personal economy. So there's also something wrong. And with the fact that the healthcare system is just doesn't work. But that's also a hard question to say. How should you fix that? Should you do like the Nordics, where you have all of these high taxes, and for the normal person and family, the system that we have here up in North is great. It works, and it's basically perfect. But then you come, as I've heard, not sure what American patriot it is, but he said like, oh yeah, but they don't have any entrepreneurs. We do have. First thing, we do have, like we had IKEA, we have had H&M, you say H&M, here in Sweden we say H&M. We have Spotify, which has moved to US because of the whole industry and things, but it was founded and created here in Sweden. Sony Ericsson, I can't think, I had one more big company that I was thinking about. Volvo you have, but then Saab, that's what's it called? And one more. One tech startup, I think. Oh well, doesn't matter. We do have them, but not to the extent that you have in the US. And the regulations and the high taxes that we have here in the Nordics, as well as in Europe, it makes it harder to be an entrepreneur and start a business. It's not impossible, but it's harder and less profitable. So that's also the reason why Europe and the Nordics don't have these mega rich people like the US. Because we prioritize the majority instead of the minority. Understand me? Like, the middle class is more prioritized here in Europe and in Nordics than the rich elite. And yeah, it's hard to find a balance right there. Personally, I think the US should go a little bit more towards that more socialist. I'm not going to socialist because I know the history of the US and the American people and the Cold War and everything to have with the Soviet Union and socialist and capitalist system and the communism and everything. But everything isn't black and white. I just realized I talked for over 31 minutes and a lot of politics, which I'm not sure who said it, but is it religion and politics are the two things that you as a public person never should talk about, because someone will always be offended. Well, great. This is my personal video journal, so I can say whatever I want here. I don't care. That's just my thoughts. Yeah, let's just roll outro.